What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. I know you saw the thumbnail. I get it. Everybody's excited. We got to talk about them. But there's some other guys we may look at Juventus bringing in as well. Stick with us. We'll talk about Pogba. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro. Today is Wednesday, February 16th, 2022. And of course, I have your latest rundown of all things Juventus, all the news that you care about each and every day. We're going to get you in and out of here with it as quickly as possible. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. But let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's get it over with. We're talking about Paul Pogba. Calciomercato is out here reporting that Pogba would be happy to return to Juventus. The problem, however, remains his wages. Yeah, I know there were a lot of reports floating around yesterday, a lot of nonsense being spread that basically Juventus was going to bring Paul Pogba back to Juventus for 9 million euros per season. In your dreams. In your dreams, you're going to pay that low of a price. I don't see him cutting his wages that much to come to Juventus. But as it stands right now, PSG, and let me finish it off, PSG are ready to make an offer, as well as Manchester United are also willing to offer him 15 million euros per season. So yeah, I think Juventus getting him for 9 would be 6 million off from what we're really expecting Paul Pogba to potentially really get there on his free transfer. If he ends up staying with Manchester United, that's what we're looking at. PSG, you know, they got all the money in the world. Does he want to go to PSG? I don't know. Does he want to come back home to Juventus? Yes, but for what price? What price can we really get him for? Obviously, you know, Riva Bene and Cherubini have done a bang-up job over here. Signing Dusan Vlahovic, getting Zakaria, getting those deals done, the Locatelli deal, all that has been phenomenal. Is this their next big test? Could they end up getting Paul Pogba for less than 15 million euros per season? I'm doubtful, but that is the way it stands right now. Paul Pogba, though, is a serious name for the midfield to look at going into the summer transfer market. All right, let's move it on, though, to another serious midfield target, one that you know that I love, but I feel like maybe some of you guys are going to be like, calm down. We don't need it. Injuries. Got it. I got it. You're heard. You're heard. You don't got to leave the comments. Actually, leave the comments. It's fine. Go ahead. Leave the comments. Let me know how wrong I am. But anyway, Tudo Sports reporting, but he's saying that Juve's interest in Zagnolo is real. It's very real. Juventus could really go after Nicolo Zagnolo in the summer mercado, but right now Roma value him at around 40 million euros. Roma like McKinney, and he could be included in the deal. So that'd be interesting to see how this, negotiation talks go coming into the summer mercado. If you're Juventus, and I know the last couple games haven't been shining examples for Weston McKennie, right? But he's been good overall. He's been good, especially finishing out the 2021 year, and then to come into the early, the international break there for the American national team as well. Weston McKennie, though, is looking at a stretch where he couldn't finish a pass in the game on Sunday that they just experienced. And unfortunately, he had a similar game there against Sassuolo, where you could argue that he probably could have had a hat trick in that Coppa Italia match just to not be able to find the back of the net or just to really get on goal at all. He had so many opportunities, easily either getting stopped or ricocheting off of a defender here or there. Anyway, let's continue on the next part we're going to talk about. And the next one up is, of course, we're talking about Locatelli and more going on with the midfield. And that is Romeo Gresti, who is saying that in view of this summer, Juventus are evaluating the regista position. They will decide between betting on Locatelli, and therefore they will intervene on the Mezzala position, or they will decide to get another player to play in the six. It has been reiterated to me, Juventus right now are focused on the midfield position in front of the defense. So we'll see, are they going to get somebody who really helps unlock Locatelli? As we've talked about, Artur unlocking him. Maybe I think Zakaria can really help with that. But how will they unlock him long-term? How will this end up working out for Juventus? We'll see which of those names that we floated out here. There's a lot of them that have been coming in here lately. Is it going to be De Jong? I doubt it. Right? I doubt it. Is it going to be Pogba? Is it going to be Zagnolo? Is it going to be somebody we haven't heard of yet? Is it somebody who's going to get hot? Would Chouameni reemerge? I doubt it, but we'll see what happens here in the coming months. I feel like once you get Zakaria, though, you don't really go after Chouameni. I could be wrong. Then also, as we continue on, though, we got to talk about what you all care about, what you care about most. And that's, of course, I say that a little bit facetiously, but really I say that pretty seriously because I can't talk to you, or I can't tell you how many times we get this freaking question. And Tudo Sports over here reporting about the left back position and that Juventus have many options. We talked about some yesterday. If you haven't already, make sure you go watch that video. But basically saying that Juventus are looking at left back Remy. Excuse me, I am terrible with pronunciation, as you know. So if you watch the channel, don't be surprised. Remy Benzabini. We'll go with that. Of Gladbach. The club won around 10 million euros. I also know at this time, Manchester United are also very interested in the player, and I think they're about to offer probably, or they'd be more than comfortable to offer that 10 million euros for him. And this also creates, obviously, an ongoing list for Juventus at different left-back options. You talk about Wijndal. You talk about some of the other options. You talk about Cambiasso over there in Genoa. Who will Juventus finally set their sights on? Who's going to be the target as it stands right now? I'm going along with what Agresti and people have said. I believe it was Agresti. I might be wrong on that. But they basically said that as it stands, Cambiasso, I know a lot of you all left comments talking about you're not highly, you don't view him very highly, you don't really respect his game, but that seems to be the premier target to end up to come in to replace, well, I was about to say Weston McKennie, no, not Weston McKennie, Alexandro there at the left back position. Also, what does that mean for Luca Pellegrini? I think we've kind of seen what really it means for him here lately, as he's gotten less and less playing time. DeScilio playing instead of him, and then Alexandro maybe playing a more of a reserve role even before Luca Pellegrini. Though I felt like he had some pretty good matches midway through the first half of the season as well. So I'd like to see him get maybe a little bit more run, but it seems unlikely at this point. Some background information, I guess, on Rami Benzabani. I believe he's an Algerian left back. I think he's 1.68 meters tall, whatever that is. I'm just giving you some garbage stats, really, is what we're doing. I don't know too much about the player personally. I can tell you that I've watched a lot of him. If you all have any, feel free to let those in the comment section down below. The one thing that did stand out to me, though, is that he has, he has 3 goals on the season, which is what the equivalent to everything that Bernadette has scored in his entire time while being at Juventus. Also 5 for the Algerian national team since joining in 2017 as well. So there you go, better than Bernadette. And there we go. And the reason I say that is because we lead into a Bernadette story. Had a make a couple of jokes about that. Gazzetta dello Sport is reporting that Bernadette had trained on his own. He will probably miss the Torino game. So I think the title of that might be incorrect. I see in the graphic, it says, who's going to leave as a free agent? And I don't think that's what we're talking about. I think we're talking about, is Bernadette coming back from whatever injury or whatever it is that has plagued him and made him sit out and miss recent matches for Juventus and everything that's going on there. I don't know. I personally am kind of confused at what is really the issue with him. Is it a knock? What's going on? How soon are we going to see him play for Juventus? Does this have anything to do with his, and I doubt it, I 1,000% doubt this, does it have anything to do with his renewal? I don't think so. But I just wonder what's taking him so long to get back. Because he had I had to give him credit. There at the end of the 2021 year, he had a decent little stretch of games where he was, delivering some assists, even had a goal. His 3rd goal in years of playing for Juventus. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Bernadette. Is he going to play? Also, how does he factor in to Allegri's new? I guess is he going to be played as a forward, or could he factor in the midfield as well at all right now? And I don't really see it really working out, especially when you have the likes of Zaccaria, Locatelli, Artur, McKennie there, who should be playing ahead of him. So let me know your thoughts on all the stories that we talked about today in the comment section down below. How hyped are you about the Pogba train? Do you think Pogba is coming back to Juventus? What about Zagnolo? Unless you're going to just tell me that he has ACL tears and whatever. Leave that out. Leave it out. I get it. He has ACL tears. He's got injury problems. But would you be excited about the player overall playing for Juventus? And then what do you think? Is there another midfielder that could be good for to add and really to help boost the midfield for Manuel Locatelli to really unlock him even more to be able to do what he's really good at? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, make sure you've gone on Twitter, like and retweet the tweet that Alejandro put out on the Bianconeri Zone channel, the Bianconeri Zone Twitter account. It should be the one that's pinned there, and that'll put you in to be entered to win a home Juventus shirt for Dusan Vlahovic. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and also hit that bell icon for all your latest updates. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.